Hey friends, it's my 5 and 35, day 39, I think. It's Friday! We made it! Congratulations! Oh my god. I'm so excited just to have the week over. Um, Not sure if you can tell. I'm in bed right now. Sorry, guys. I have my hair pulled up into this bun at the back of my head. When I got home, I said, Jeremy, what do you think about the bun? And he was like, it's hair, it's fine. He never has many opinions about my hair, which I guess I should be thankful for. When we first started dating, I had an undercut and I'd shave like this half of my head. And I mean, granted, it took a lot of convincing to get my husband to date me, so maybe I should have known. He maybe didn't like the way I styled myself. But I think it took like an year and a half of dating for me, like, to get him to admit he hated my undercut. I loved it. It was so much cooler, you know? Not like cool kid cool, but like just in. We worked in a warehouse, it didn't have AC. I really appreciated having half my head shaved, that kind of thing. Um, but to close the story up, when I decided that this was the man I was going to marry, whether he'd proposed yet or not, I started growing my hair out long because I wanted to have pretty hair for the wedding. And I think I did. But now we're, I don't even know how many years we've been together. Three something? I don't know. It's been a while. My hair is stupid long now. And I keep worrying, like, okay, so when the baby comes, do I need to cut my hair to shoulder length or at least like above the tits? Like, I don't know, like, how do you pull it back effectively so that you're not getting baby barf and spit up and juices and food all up in your hair? Because right now my hair is almost to my belly button, I think. But anyway, so this bun on the top of my head is my new mom strategy. I've never really worn my hair up in a messy bun because it reminds me of like a grandma, But came home today and I was like, Jeremy, does my bun make you think that I'm a grandma? And he was like, no, you're not a grandma. So yes, it pulls my hair up. I mean, I still have all my stragglies, but that'll happen no matter what. My hair doesn't like behaving very much, and I don't use product in it anyway. Um, but yeah, so stupid thing to talk about, but that's my post baby hair plan, and I'm excited about it. Things to note today. It's Friday. I'm just glad the week's over. We had two people out at work today, so I kind of had to really stay focused doing their jobs and not my job. And it's kind of hard to do my job anyway because my desk is cleared off. And so the carpet thing I was talking about yesterday, they didn't have the supplies for the carpet. It's coming Monday, but because of the way Amazon works, it's going to take till next Thursday to get the security scheduled and the movers scheduled to move the furniture. Like, it's not going to happen fast. So for the next week, work is going to be really weird because, like, my desk isn't set up anymore. The stations we use to do our job aren't actively set up for work. My boss grumbled and set two of the desks of the five back up. And, but I was doing someone else's duties, so I was sitting at their desk anyway. But, yeah, it was just a weird day. At the end of the day, so I always call them the kitchen gods. But really what it is I work in a building that shares space with one of the photography teams, and they take photos of food or products for Amazon Fresh, I think. But they leave products out sometime in an area that we know is like the free area. And if we're lucky, it's like catered food that's left there around 11 a.m. My boss and one of my coworkers still calls it the COVID buffet, but we're getting lazy about this pandemic. We're not, I mean, we're still sanitizing and social distancing and wearing masks and all that, but that free food's looking tempting again. Where back, in March, it was no way, I'm not going to eat that. So today, I walk into the kitchen area and there's the free area, the whole counter space is full of groceries, like weird stuff too, not stuff you can eat at work. It's like spices and their packaging and carrots and a bag of pears and sweet potatoes. You know, just weird stuff that you gotta take it home and cook it yourself. And maybe they were doing like a photo shoot where they were taking pictures of the ingredients, but they didn't actually go through and make the product or the finished recipe. I'm not really sure. But so I look at everything and I'm like, there is a giant vanilla pudding cake, but no one's cut into it yet, and I don't want to be the person that cuts the cake first. So I walk away. I leave everything on the counter, and I'm sitting at my desk, and my boss was lingering this afternoon because he had to run a errand with his boss, so he was waiting for her to show up. And he was like, "Did you see that giant cake in the break room?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I saw the giant cake." And we kind of just pause, and then I was like, "You know, if you want to go halfsies on it, we can cut it in half, and I'll take half of it home, and you can take half of it home." And he goes, I don't really want to do that. And I was like, I know, it's a lot of cake. Obviously, sorry guys. With this pregnancy, I have no control over my sneezes. Like, it's like no ab muscles to hold it in or keep it out. So sorry. Oh, I guess it's like the yawns. I yawn on you guys more than I ever want to. But anyway, so back to the cake. So my boss does not want to split it and us to take our respective half of cakes home. So I was like, okay, well then I'm not going to take it home. I don't need a whole cake at home. I don't even need a half a cake at home. And he was like, well, I was thinking of putting it in our area for next week. And I was like, yeah, but that means it's going to sit for 3 days and we won't get to eat it until Monday. None of those options sounded good. So we passed. But as I left for the day, I did go back in there and I grabbed the bag of pears. So I got 4 pears now, a half gallon of milk. I mean, it was still cold to the touch, so I'm assuming it's going to stay good and I can use it next week. And a box cake of Devil's Food chocolate cake. I'm like, who doesn't need a box cake in their house? So those were the 3 random grocery items that I took from work. And I'm already at 7 minutes, so apparently I'm long-winded today. Happy Friday, you guys. I hope you're doing well, and I love you. I will see you tomorrow.